What they trying to say?
Oh, I like that. 1 minute till we get.
Thank you. Straight ahead on your weekend review, FAMU sorority members speak out on anti-hazing policies to the university's Board of Trustees, and President Obama faces criticism for his plans involving Medicare. Plus, in sports, local residents gear up for Relay for Life and the skies are gray. But what does that mean for your weekend? Your weekend review starts right now. Good afternoon. I'm Valeria Sistrunk. Thanks for being with us. News 20 at 5 ran a story Thursday about Florida A&M alum Jamal Rose. FAMU students held a prayer vigil for Rose Thursday evening. Rose suffered a brain tumor, causing him to collapse and be placed on life support. And today, the Rose family is happy to report that he's regained consciousness and is expected to have a full recovery. Well, Thursday, FAMU's Board of Trustees heard the concerns of parents, faculty, and students on hazing. Prospective and current members of the Beta Alpha chapter of Delta Sigma Theta said the university has failed to handle the suspension of students and chapter correctly. Board of Trustees members said they would respond today. Well, listen up, drivers. If you have any plans to drive on Gaines Street, you'll have a slightly smoother ride. Tuesday, crews began paving the final layer of the asphalt on the north lane of Gaines Street between Railroad and Woodward Avenues. Two-way traffic is expected to be restored by the end of the month. And the shelter board announced on Monday that the shelter will be moving to a new facility. As they search for a new place, the board will be addressing issues brought to them by shelter residents like space and staffing starting next month. While switching gears, Plan B will soon be available for women of all ages, and the news is causing mixed reactions. News 20 at 5 reporter Alexandria Collins has more.
The Plan B pill has only been available for those 17 and older for years, but a federal judge in New York has now ruled that the morning after pill should be available for all women regardless of their age. Maya Sun, mother of a young daughter, is displeased with this news.
What's going to happen is the young ladies will get this pill and use it as abortion for themselves, a quick fix to their problems.
In 1999, the FDA approved the Plan B pill as a prescription emergency contraception. It took over a decade for the pill to be available to women 17 and older without a prescription. In 2010, Florida ranked 6th for teen pregnancies in the U.S. According to the Florida Department of Health, in Leon County, 240 out of every 1,000 girls aged 15 through 19 has been pregnant at least once. There may be amendments and appeals to this order from other judges, and the FDA still has to enact it. Lisa Gardner, a nurse practitioner, thinks it would be a good move for women, but also should be approached with caution.
And I do believe in it. However, just like I said earlier, the con is that it just may be used by some as a form of birth control.
This order will be enforced beginning next month, and in Florida, parental consent is not mandatory in order to receive contraceptives. For News 20 at 5, I'm Alexandria Collins.
Well, Wednesday's budget proposal on health care brought criticism even from the Democratic Party. The proposed health care budget cuts are expanded over a decade. He plans to cut $305 billion from Medicare. This will potentially affect many people here in Tallahassee. Meanwhile, the parents of accused of abducting their 2 young sons and sailing to Cuba are back in Florida behind bars. Today, Tuesday, Josh and Sharon Hacken and their sons were first spotted at a Havana marina by a CNN reporter. Chase and Cole Hacken are now back home with their grandparents. And in other news, mega church pioneer Rick Warren's son was found dead Saturday. Investigators say Matthew Warren shot himself. His father says his son suffered from mental illness since birth. He says Matthew killed himself after spending the evening with him and his wife. Matthew Warren was 27. And North Korea warns foreigners in South Korea to flee. However, the British Embassy in Seoul says it doesn't see an immediate threat for its citizens living in South Korea. Japan says it's taking every possible measure to protect its citizens and has sent 3 missile defense systems to Tokyo. Well, here's some good news. Full Saturday mail delivery will continue, at least for now. Wednesday, the U.S. Postal Service announced that it's putting off plans to stop delivering regular mail on Saturdays. The Postmaster General wanted to stop Saturday mail deliveries beginning in August to save agencies $2 billion a year. Well, if you drive a Toyota, a Honda, a Nissan, or a Mazda, your vehicle could be one of many with a faulty airbag. 3 million vehicles are being recalled worldwide. The airbags were supplied by a Japan-based company and could have problems with inflation. A Toyota spokesperson says 5 incidents have already been reported. Meanwhile, the Rutgers University Board of Governors has its first meeting Thursday since the coaching scandal. The board and university president will discuss hiring an independent advisor to review how school officials handled the situation. And a series of storms turned tornadoes have left Missouri and Arkansas residents to face the aftermath. One tornado touched down Wednesday night in a St. Louis suburb, ripping the roofs off several homes. Another tornado in Arkansas left 3 people injured. Well, when we return, we'll have a look at weather and sports. Stay tuned. You're watching your weekend review on FAMUTVnews.com.
Pez is going to be a one-on-one with Thornton.
Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, double ball Thursday, water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday, let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
That's it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
I am an American.
I am an American.
I am an American.
I am an American.
I
I
I am
American.
I am an American.
I am American.
I am an American.
I'm an American.
I'm an American.
I am American.
I am an American.
I'm an American.
I am an American.
I am an American.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Lecrae Mitchell, and although things started off really beautiful at the beginning of this week, things have gotten a little cloudy and a little wet here in our region. As Valeria said earlier, Missouri and Arkansas have experienced some tornadoes, and so has Mississippi, which is a little bit closer to our state. As of yesterday, one person was killed and several have been injured due to that debris. However, here in our area, it's still quite warm at 76 degrees today with a 35% chance of rain, so we may be seeing some of those showers in our area. It's going to drop down a bit tonight to 71 with a 7% chance of rain, so not too bad. It'll be a little bit cooler, but still quite warm. If anyone's going to relay for life tonight, it'll be great weather for walking around the track. And tomorrow, things are going to brighten up quite nicely. It's going to look much like it did at the beginning of this week. Mostly sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 52, with our north winds moving at 5 miles per hour. If you take a look, you can see a little bit better what I was speaking about. We have a storm system moving up towards Tallahassee across the southeast. That's going to affect us severely, so definitely keep that in mind throughout the week. And as I said, tomorrow is going to be really beautiful weather, mostly sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 52. And on Sunday, going into next week, we'll be experiencing some possible thunderstorms, high of 77 with the low of 63. It's going to drop down just a bit. And on Monday, it'll warm back up, a high of 80 with the low of 65, with some variable clouds here and there. And we're still expecting some thunderstorms. I'm hoping that none of this severe weather affects any of our sports. Simone, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Good afternoon, I'm Simone Davis with your sports review. And to answer your question, Lecrae, I really hope it doesn't. But earlier this week, the Florida A&M University men's tennis team played the Troy Trojans Tuesday. It was senior day at the Lunsford Tennis Complex as Salif Khanty led the Rattlers in an upset. The Rattlers defeated the Trojans 4-2. And the fight against cancer will continue this weekend at FAMU. Relay for Life participants will meet tonight at the intramural fields to walk in honor of cancer survivors and to raise money for cancer research. The event will start at 6 p.m. and for more information, you can visit relay.org/FAMUFL. And earlier this week, also, LeBron had an alley-oop by himself. The Heat got their fourth turnover in the first quarter of the game. LeBron drove down the middle and went for a one-man alley-oop, performing one of the biggest plays of the night. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Hornets suffered 2 losses Wednesday night. Their game to the Sacramento Kings and their power forward to injury. Marcus Thornton makes a drive and collides with Anthony Davis, who goes down hard, grabbing his left knee. He left the game and they lost by 11 points. Well, that's going to do it for your sports review. Valeria, back to you.
Two baby ducks were trapped in a storm drain. Official animal control officers helped rescue one of the animals and later helped flush out the other duckling before getting them both to safety. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to News 20 at 5, Monday through Thursday, and on the web at FAMUTVnews.com. Have a great evening.